Leo, hello my darlings, how are you? Welcome to your reading for the week of the 9th of August, or just whenever you find me, that's perfectly okay too. Whatever the case, I do hope this reading finds you well. So I'm getting a card out first of all from the Chakra Insight Oracle deck. Oh, Leo, this is perfect. You have self-esteem, confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. Okay. Leo, this is your season. Literally, it's your season. Okay, happy birthday to any Leos this week. I have a very special Leo in my life whose birthday is today. I was shuffling the cards again, preparing for the reading, and the King of Wands was on the bottom of the card. So again, every confirmation coming through already from very early on that you should be feeling really great about yourselves. We're also, Leo, dealing with still, if you're watching this on the 9th through to the 12th, we are still dealing with the Lionsgate portal energy, which runs from the 26th of July right through till around the 12th of August. I did do a collective reading on my page as well if you are interested in having a look at that. But obviously part of that message is about stepping into your inner Leo. Now, obviously many Leos know how to step into this sense of confidence and, bravery and being bold and having that strong sense of I am, that strong self-esteem. So, it's nice that we can share that energy with some of our friends, isn't it? So, but, with that Lionsgate portal energy, with this card, with that King of Wands on the bottom of the Tarot of Curious Creatures, every confirmation that, Leo, you should be feeling amazing right now. So let's see what else the rest of the card brings out. The rest of the cards, I should say. From the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, we have Sulis, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. Okay. So, Leo, we are fire signs, okay? Sometimes we need those bodies of water to just calm the fire, okay? Sometimes it's a lovely balance for us to bring us to this place of peace and, even out is the word that's coming. I just want to take a big breath there. Even out that fieriness, okay? We can only run so hot for so long. So that's the message coming through for some of my Leos. I know many Leos do love the water, so maybe it is for that reason. It could also be to do with other aspects that you have in your chart as well. So I'm also looking for a card from the traditional Rider-Waite Smith Tarot deck. And again, the 3 cards in the middle here will be our overall theme for the week. Okay, Leo, you have the Lovers. All right. So the Lovers can be a couple of things. It can be a romantic relationship, an extremely special relationship that is in your life or is coming into your life. The other thing traditionally it can mean is a choice. Okay, so you may be facing some kind of important choice in your life right now. So I won't go into too much detail there unless it comes up, or so we will see how it comes up in relation to the rest of the cards, which I'll be getting from the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. There is this idea, just before I do carry on, there's this idea of balance, okay? So there is this idea of things being equally balanced in perfect harmony, this idea of flow, okay? We've got balancing our masculine and our feminine as well. So this could be an important message that is yet to come through. So similar to what I was talking about before with us being a fire sign and this idea of water kind of cooling us down and tempering us a little bit, it's the message coming through is about balance. And the Lovers obviously being card number 6. Sixes are about balance, harmony, bringing that idea of equal give and take flow into something as well. So this could be an important message for you this week. So the first card out I'm getting will be a card which reflects the energy coming into the start of the week. And that could be energy from last week, but it could be further back. It could be last month, 6 months, a year. I do have an itchy nose, so if that's any of my Leos watching, hi. So the energy coming in is the page, correction, the Ace of Pentacles. So Leo, you may be working on a brand new beginning, a brand new path. And the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that this may be something that you have recently grabbed a hold of, or it could still be coming up for you very, very soon. The important message coming in here is that the Ace of Pentacles, it's a gift from the universe. It's a gift for the potential new beginning of something that has the potential to grow into, like a massive tree. If this is a seed, it's got the potential to grow into a big, bold, strong tree, very grounded, very earthed, very safe and secure. Okay, so the Pentacles also obviously relating to finances, resources, security, etc. So it has a potential to possibly bring in an abundance of all of those things. But the important thing to remember is that these offers from the universe, they only come along every so often. And the important thing to remember is to grab it. Okay, so you can see this hand here offering it from the universe. The idea is to grab it before that hand is pulled away and then the opportunity is not there. So if you do have a new opportunity that is presented to you that has the potential to offer you this new beginning, this new path, then I would obviously very strongly advise you consider taking it. The other thing that's coming through clearly for me here is this bee. So it may be something that has the potential to offer great sweetness and joy as well. So there's a couple of ways to interpret that message, that bee, but that's the way the message is coming in for you guys. The message, the energy leaving the week is the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, again, this is an energy that could be potential future energies next week, next month, next year. I do feel, again, this is not next week. I do feel it's a matter of maybe 2 to 4 months. And this is where you might be faced with a number of different options. So here we're coming in with one opportunity being presented to us, but moving forward, you may actually find that you discover many things that you are passionate and excited about, many things that you maybe want to explore. So there may be this idea of not knowing which way to go, not knowing which of those coloured flags to choose. But the important thing to remember is that it's nice to have choice, okay? It's nice to be that passionate about so many different opportunities. And as always, I would say tap into your intuition, tap into your heart, and connect in with which of those flags you think is going to bring you the best joy and abundance and passion and excitement and adventure, okay, as is the wands there. So the next 4 cards, those 2, and another 2, thank you, do sit in positions around the layout, but I don't hold hard and fast to those positionings, okay? It is more about the intuitive messages and the overall messages, but sometimes, obviously, it is related to their particular position. So we do take it as I'm being guided. Thank you. That one really wanted to come out. Have a guess what it is, Leo. I don't know if you saw it on the way through. It's that King of Wands that was sitting on the bottom of the reading at the start, bottom of the pack at the start of the reading. He really wanted to come out, okay? He really wanted to remind you that you are on this throne feeling kick-ass, feeling strong and powerful and confident. You are brave and bold. You are all these. You're a great leader, okay? You're someone that people look up to and aspire to be, all right? Now, that is sitting in the position of health, and that's health in terms of body, mind, and soul. I do feel like this is more of a mental health kind of picture. And as I said, it does correlate beautifully back to that initial message that we got about feeling really good, feeling this great sense of self-esteem and confidence and self-love and self-worth, okay? So the other message that is coming through there is we can see here that this King of Wands is being very kind of calm, sitting there on his throne. But the message that's coming through is to remind my Leos that you know your strength, okay? You know that if you need to, you can step into that position of being ferocious and brave if you need to, okay? We don't want to be calling on that energy, but it's just a reminder for you to know that you've got that power, you've got that ability to be a great warrior if you do require it. So I'm not sure that's a message that's just maybe coming through for a couple of my Leos. It's not a very strong message because we do like to use our strength in a very reserved way, okay? Knowing it's there but not needing to use it, okay? The next card out we have is going to be in terms of relationships. As I said, it may or may not be related to the layout position. So we'll just see what's going on. I do feel like this card actually doesn't want to come out. So we do have the Three of Wands, bearing in mind that I am getting instructed by my guides as to if I get an abundance of cards fall through, I do get a message as to which one. So we do have the Three of Wands here. This is in the position of, as I said, loosely expanding your horizons. I think because there was such hesitation for that card to come out, I was getting the message almost that like to stop the reading there. So I do feel like this is actually only going to be a very minor message for maybe only a small percentage of people watching. So in terms of relationships, there may be this desire for some, and as I said, very, very few of you, that you may want to expand your horizons in terms of new relationships. So whether that's seeking out a new relationship, seeking out a different position, you know, a different position of power in a relationship potentially. So do take that as it resonates. As I said, it's not a very strong message. The card really didn't want to come out, okay? So I'm not going to talk about that too much, but if it does resonate for you, then do take it that way. Now, the Justice card, this does come up in the position of strengths and gifts for you this week, okay? So this particular Justice card does talk a lot about balance being brought into a situation, and it's more of a karmic balance, okay? It's where there has been a karmic realignment of where things need to be, all right? So if maybe there has been a time in my darling Leo's life where you haven't felt this sense of self-esteem and confidence. So maybe this karmic balance is, all right, it's finally time for you to step into this place of feeling confident, feeling powerful, feeling brave and bold and abundant and fierce, okay, whatever that means for you. So really, yeah, stepping into this place of balance. And you may remember me talking about the idea of balance here with the Lovers card, that overall theme, this balancing of your masculine and feminine, this idea of balance and flow in life, bringing that balance and flow to everything. And you may remember me talking about the balance of the fire and the water, keeping that balance. So this idea of balance is a very strong message for you this week, Leo. So making sure we keep that balance in place. Okay, I think the final card we've got to touch on is the Five of Cups. This is in the position loosely of career and finances. So I am actually going to interpret it that way because that's as I said, the instruction I'm getting from Source. So there may be, for some of you, there may be a loss of a job or a loss of a career that may have left you feeling a little bit glum, okay? There may still be a little bit of grief or sorrow, potentially some tears around this. This may have been something that you didn't want to see happen. What I'm being reminded of here is that the fives are about this point of change. Okay, so 5s are about change. They're about moving into the 6s. Okay, it's moving into that place of balance and flow where you've got more than enough, equal give and take. So if we can remember that from this place of maybe feeling a little bit of grief and sorrow, that from here on in we move into a place of balance, and everything in the reading so far indicates that we are stepping into that place. The other important reminder with this card is to not focus on the 2 cups here that have spilt. We need to turn around and see that we've still got 3 full cups of joy and abundance and love and all the good feels. Okay, so to not lose sight of what we do have in our lives, okay, and focus on what we do have to welcome in and manifest and bring in some additional cups. All right, so we can get all the way up to the 10 of cups and ultimate abundance and joy and love, and as I said, all the good feels. All right, Leo, that's it. It's a pretty clear reading. The bulk of the reading is still coming back to that stepping into your power, stepping into your authentic self, stepping into that confidence and place of self-love, self-worth. The other very strong message there is this idea of balance and flow, bringing that balance into all things, balancing the fire and the water. Okay, so bringing that balance to masculine and feminine energies as well. Okay, Leo, I do hope you've enjoyed the reading. If you have, please do like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next week. All right, my friends, bye-bye.